I don't watch the show, Chicago Fire, but the show's season 6 finale will include Easter eggs involving the Utah Jazz. Basically, some characters in the episode will supposedly be named in honor of Jasmine. Joe Ingles, Ricky Rubio and others are expected to be represented by a character. And because Joe Ingles is Joe Ingles, he had some fun on Twitter. Officer Joe Ingles mail sign, Joe Ingles at Joe Ingles 7, May 17, 2018. I'm patiently wait for a video of Ingles yelling about fires. Speaking of culture and art, some 6th graders expressed their jazz fandom in an interesting way. It's amazing how much the Jazz have shaped the culture in Utah in such a short amount of time. The NBA draft is now in the forefront of the calendar for the Jazz, so speculations on who Dennis Lindsey will be looking to add to the squad will be rampant. It's obviously no guarantee the Jazz will actually keep their first-round pick. Lindsey has not kept a first-round pick he had going into the draft since 2015, when Utah selected Trey Lyles at No. 12, but it's easier to assume the team will keep the pick and find the best value. Hoops Habit had a slideshow article that gave 5 potential options at the No. 21 spot. Just in case you want to avoid this slideshow, I'll just list off the names of the players. Zhaire Smith, 6 feet 5 inches guard, Texas Tech hyper-athletic guard that looks to be a bit of a project player, but one that has solid basketball instincts to go with his highlight-creating athleticism. Lonnie Walker IV, 6 feet 5 inches guard, Miami Hoops Habit drew a comparison to Dante Exum, specifically with his length. He has some funky shooting mechanics but was able to shoot 34.7% from deep in his 1 year with the Hurricanes. Keita Bates-Diop, 6 feet 7 inches forward, Ohio State was the Big Ten Player of the Year, thanks, in part, to him averaging 19.8 points per game on 48% shooting, 35.9 from 3. His label as a tweener has hurt his value as he's stuck between being a small forward and power forward. Landry Shamet, 6 feet 4 inches guard, Wichita State. Shamet is an absolute sniper from three-point range with a percentage of 44.2. He also averaged 5.2 assists to complement his 14.9 points. His major weakness is a lack of NBA athleticism. Raul Elkins, 6 feet 5 inches guard, Arizona is a guy with all the NBA tools but has a frustrating record in terms of actually showing his potential, in part due to injuries. He missed the Wildcats' first 9 games due to injury. On the subject of draft picks, former 55th overall pick Nigel Williams-Goss might be moving up in the EuroLeague world. After the 2017 Summer League, the former Utah draftee signed with Partizan NIS and, according to Basketball Reference, averaged 17.0 points, 6.7 assists and 1.6 steals in 9 games in EuroCup last season. That success has drawn the interest of bigger teams. Utah Jazz draftee Nigel Williams-Goss, who's having a really strong rookie season with at Partizan BC, has already drawn interest from EuroLeague sides for next season. 2 Spanish teams that are following him are Valencia and Baskonia, according to a source, Horacio Cauchi, at Paxer 89, May 18, 2018. Lastly, Chicago holds on to the player legacy of Jerry Sloan as shown by this display Eric Woodyard saw at the United Center. Most of the NBA will reference Sloan's exemplary coaching career with the Jazz, but he played an important role in the Bulls' history as well.